Life is a series of surprises, isn't it? This week, let's look into what idioms there are to talk about surprises. There are many vivid idioms that capture the essence of these unexpected moments, both good and bad. Hello, my wonderful friends. I'm Sarah, your teacher at the WhyKnot Academy. And today, our language adventure takes a thrilling turn into the realm of surprise-related idioms. Whether life throws a curveball or a pleasant shock, I've picked these 10 idioms to be your companions in decoding the surprise that come our way. So, buckle up for an exciting exploration of idioms that add zest to your language about life's unpredictable twists. Throw someone a curveball. Imagine you're playing a game of catch, expecting the ball comes straight towards you. But suddenly, whoosh, the ball takes a curve, surprising you. That unexpected twist in the ball's path, it's what we call a curveball. In everyday talk, when we say life throws us a curveball, it means something unexpected or surprising happens. Something we didn't see coming. Sometimes life is like a tricky pitcher who likes to give us unexpected twists, and we have to be ready to catch those curveballs. The manager threw me a curveball by assigning a complex project with a tight deadline just before my vacation. Just when I thought the exam would be easy, they threw us a curveball with those tricky questions. Catch someone off guard. This idiom is like the plot twist in a movie you never saw coming. It's that moment when you're cruising through a normal conversation and suddenly someone throws a curveball your way. A surprising question, unexpected news, or a twist in the tale that leaves you momentarily stunned. Picture it as if you're peacefully strolling down a familiar path and out of nowhere, a playful friend jumps out from behind a tree to startle you. That's catching someone off guard. Unexpected, maybe a little bit startling, but always adding a dash of unpredictability to the ordinary. What a mouthful. Unpredictability to the ordinary. His unexpected question caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for such a deep conversation. Don't mention the surprise gift yet. Let's catch her off guard at the party. The plot thickens. Imagine you're reading a thrilling novel, and just when you thought you had it all figured out, suddenly the plot thickens. This idiom mirrors those moments of increasing complexity and intrigue. It's when a situation or story becomes more complicated, mysterious, or unexpected. It's like unraveling a mystery where each new piece of information adds layers, making the storyline richer and more intricate. So when you feel that things are taking an unexpected turn or becoming more complex, you can confidently say, the plot thickens. Is she going to give us a sample sentence now? No, I'm not. I'm asking you to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel first. The plot thickens. I remember reading Dan Brown's novel, Angels and Demons, where the whole time I thought the character, Carmelengo, was a good person. And ended up in the end, he turns out to be a bad guy. I was completely in shock. I was screaming in my bedroom when I get to that part, and my husband came in smiling at me. This is when I'll say the plot thickens. As soon as we discovered the hidden room behind the bookshelf, we knew the plot was thickening. First, she said she was quitting, and now she's taking on a new project. The plot thickens at the office. Out of left field. Picture yourself on a baseball field. When something comes out of left field, it means it's completely unexpected, surprising, and often unconventional. This idiom originates from the unpredictability of baseball, where hits from the left field can catch players off guard. In daily life, it's used when something happens or someone says something that you didn't see coming at all. It's like a curveball, but with an extra element of surprise. Now, what's the difference between these two idioms, you ask? While both idioms share the theme of surprise, they have distinct nuances. Out of left field emphasizes not just surprise, but also the unexpected and unconventional nature of the situation. It's like being blindsided by something you couldn't have anticipated. On the other hand, a curveball generally signifies a challenge or a problem, one that complicates a situation. In short, a curveball is like an unforeseen twist or obstacle, sometimes more about difficulty, while out of left field adds an extra layer of unexpectedness, often in the form of ideas, suggestions, or events that catch you off guard due to their unconventional nature. Both idioms, however, beautifully capture the essence of unpredictability and surprise in different contexts. Her suggestion to open a coffee shop came out of left field. We never knew she was interested in business. The news of her promotion was totally out of left field. I never saw it coming. A shot in the dark. Imagine standing in complete darkness and taking a shot at hitting a target. The phrase, a shot in the dark, captures the essence of attempting something with very little information, knowledge, or certainty. It's like making a guess or trying something without a clear understanding of the outcome. In practical terms, this idiom often used when someone is taking a risk or making an attempt without a solid basis, or when you're not sure about the chances of success. It reflects a brave, though somewhat uncertain, approach to situations where one takes a chance, hoping for a positive result, despite the lack of precise knowledge. Whether it turns out successful or not. This phrase encapsulates the spirit of daring to try when the odds are not entirely in your favor. I took a shot in the dark and applied for the job, not expecting to get it. Guessing the answer to the quiz was like taking a shot in the dark. Down to the wire. Picture a thrilling race where competitors are neck and neck as they approach the finish line. The phrase down to the wire captures this intense, nail-biting scenario. Ew, disgusting. Symbolizes a situation where the outcome is uncertain until the very last moment. It implies that an event or competition is reaching its conclusion and the result hangs in the balance until the final critical moments. In everyday use, this idiom extends beyond races, including any situation where the resolution or completion is imminent and could go either way. Whether it's finishing a project, closing a deal, or determining a winner. When things are down to the wire, the tension is palpable, and the outcome remains uncertain until the last possible instant. The competition was fierce, and the winner wasn't decided until down to the wire. We finished the project down to the wire just before the deadline. Throw a spanner in the works. Imagine a smoothly running machine humming along with all its parts working perfectly. Now, envision someone tossing a wrench or a spanner into the gears. The idiom throw a spanner in the works vividly captures this disruptive image. It means to introduce an unexpected problem or obstacle that disrupts plans, causing complications or setbacks. Actually, if you think about it, throw a spanner into a working running machine, this could get really dangerous. Now, in the realm of surprises, this expression suggests an unforeseen twist or complication that hinders progress or derails a well-laid plan. It's often when everything appears to be going smoothly and then something unexpected happens, throwing off the balance and creating challenges. Whether in personal projects, work endeavors, or daily routines, when someone or something throws a spanner in the works, it adds an element of unpredictability to the situation. The unexpected software glitch threw a spanner in the works. Changing the meeting time at the last minute really threw a spanner in the works for our plans. Shock to the system. Imagine our body and mind operating in their usual rhythm, and suddenly there's an unexpected jolt. This sudden intense surprise or shock that affects the entire system is what shock to the system describes. In simpler terms, it's like when you're peacefully floating on a calm river and suddenly a big wave comes out of nowhere, leaving you startled. In life, this idiom is used when something surprising happens that shakes you up emotionally or mentally. Now, this could be a sudden change, a revelation, or an unexpected event that has a profound impact on your usual way of thinking or feeling. So if a friend tells you some astonishing news, not any news, really big, surprising, like the end of the world news, or if a significant change occurs in your routine, you can say it's a shock to the system. It's that unexpected moment that makes you pause and reassess things in a new light. For example, during COVID, all of a sudden, all schools were suspended, and we were told we need to conduct our lessons online. What am I going to do? Zoom? What was that? That was really a shock to so many people's system. Losing the important contract was a shock to the system for the company. The sudden price increase was a shock to the system for customers. The devil is in the details. Ever heard the saying, don't underestimate the small stuff? Well, the devil is in the details captures that essence. This idiom suggests that hidden problems or difficulties can be found in the finer points or specifics of a situation. Let me break it down. Picture you're trying to solve a puzzle and you discover that the trickiest part is in the tiny, intricate pieces. Similarly, in everyday situations, the real challenges or complexity might lurk in the details that are easy to overlook. Picture contracts or terms and conditions, those like pages and pages of fine prints. For example, if you're planning an event and everything seems perfect, but then you realize there's a small logistic issue, that's when you would use this idiom. It emphasizes the importance of paying close attention to the specifics to avoid potential problems. When someone says the devil is in the details, they are reminding you not to neglect or underestimate the smaller elements of a task or plan, as they can have a significant impact on the overall outcome. Before signing the contract, make sure to read it thoroughly. The devil is in the details. Planning a surprise party requires attention to details. Remember, the devil is in the details. Hit the roof. Alright, imagine you're at home and suddenly something happens that makes you incredibly angry or frustrated. It's like there's a lid on your emotions, and when you hit the roof, it means your feelings burst through that lid, reaching the highest point, just like an explosion of emotions. Now, don't worry, it doesn't mean you're physically hitting the roof of your house. It's just a way to say your emotions skyrocket. So when someone says they hit the roof, they mean they got super mad or upset about something, and their emotions went through the roof. Sarah will hit the roof if she finds out her little brother borrowed her laptop without asking. John hit the roof when he saw his car had been scratched in the parking lot. As you can see, this idiom vividly paints a picture of emotions rising dramatically, emphasizing a strong and immediate reaction. And there you have it. We've uncovered the unexpected twists and turns of surprises through idioms. Life is full of surprises, and now you have the verbal tools to express and understand them better. If you enjoyed this journey, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your fellow learners, and hit that subscribe button. Keep exploring language with me here at the WhyKnot Academy. Now, I bet all these learning makes you hungry, right? Check out this video about food idioms. Until next time, make your life be filled with delightful surprises. I'll see you next week. Have a great one, y'all. Sorry. My apology. Sorry.